This is Cobalt Zeed, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I want to show you something a little different. This game is called Pirates of the Burning Sea. Sorry, I have kind of a weird pirate voice. I'm probably going to be using a variety of voices, so this might be an interesting and perhaps somewhat odd video. This game has a sort of checkered history. It was released by Sony and was part of their, I forget what it was even called. Sony had a thing where you could subscribe to a whatever and then play X number of games. It was part of that, etc. I started playing this game actually in beta, which I forget how long ago it was, but it was a long time, 2008 maybe. Sony got rid of it. Portals is the studio or the developers that own it now. It's available from their website. I will post a link. It is free. You don't have to buy this game. You just have to download it, create an account, and there you go. It has... I don't know how much I want to just talk. Let me look at the Conquest screen if I can remember which that is. There are... Nope, that's the wrong screen. There are 4 different factions, as you can see there. British, France, Spain, Pirate. This takes place kind of in the Age of Sail, sort of. I think technically it's like 1710 or 1720, which is actually a little past the Great Age of Buccaneers. I know a lot about this. This is a subject area of interest for me. You get get the game, you make characters, you join a faction, and then you play for that faction. Periodically you have a chance to switch to a different faction, or you can do what a lot of people do, have different accounts and play different factions on each. I have a very old account that I play French on. It looks from that Conquest screen like the French need help, but it's a very interesting game. It's quite a beautiful game, I think, considering especially how old it is. And the ship combat is absolutely stunning in this game, still, even considering how old this game is. There's my character, Raquel Silvera. She's a buccaneer. When I play her, sometimes she has a French accent. Occasionally she speaks German a little bit. It's kind of a mix mash. This channel, I don't know if you think of YouTube channels having ratings. The first videos I did were definitely R-rated because I do tend to swear a lot. I have tried not to as much lately. If I said what I wanted to say about Raquel, this channel would not be R-rated. It would be X-rated because holy shit, look at her. Okay, I know, she's a pixelated character, she's not a real, etc., etc. Alright? The only way you get to see, actually, most of the time you see this view, in which she looks a lot like my male Frenchman, actually. You hit left mouse, and you can turn, that's about the only way to actually see your character. You can see, even looking here, I'm in the town, look at how pretty this game is. Look at those clouds. There's a, and they, I like they did a pretty good job with the open world. Actually, I can't hear this right now because I have my volume way down. But the NPCs say things. A person's sweeping. They may sweep forever. I don't know. There's a tavern you can go to, etc. There's a pirate with a peg leg. You can get peg legs in this game. Yes, how awesome is that? Etc. There's some poor dude hanging in the thing. So this game has it's different in a way. It's kind of like Mountain Blade because there's an overall map that you play most of the ship part on, and then you go into first person essentially for ship battles, which I will show you. There is also a land-based, this is just a town. The land-based fighting and even walking and everything has been panned. Nobody likes it. Actually, a lot of people hate it. I don't mind, actually, because the game just looks so pretty. But, you know, the world is kind of a little, like, you know, here's some stuff happening. But if you sit here long enough, you'll hear them loop. They start repeating what they're saying, etc. Right? There's the tavern. Oh, that's the shop, actually. This has a lot of economy and a lot of crafting, if you're interested in that. It has a lot of everything, actually, and I just haven't seen a video on this in a while, so I thought I would bring this. Okay, what does ship combat look like? You want to know, right? Is that an actual player? No, thank goodness. Who are actual players? That's an actual player. She's been standing here ever since I started playing this character, who is now level 4. The early levels come really fast. Oh, I gotta show you. This is your character in ship screen. There's so much I want to talk about this game. There she is. Eventually you get things you can put, better weapons and whatnot. There's the ship I'm in, which is the crap, just low level pirate ship, Buccaneer. There are a bunch of different classes. I'm actually not going to talk about all that. Check that out if you want. I'm the Buccaneer class. And again, like with your character, I can get a bunch of things. You see there's boxes there to put things that make my sails better or make my ship faster, and etc. This is the free ship, so if I sink in this, I continually get a free ship. Once you reach level 5, I think it is, as a Buccaneer, and most of the other classes have something similar, I can capture a ship that I conquer, and then it becomes my ship, which is one of the main ways that Buccaneers at least get ships. I'm looking forward to that, because this little ship is crap. Here's what I want to show you. I think I have a mission. I don't. I'm going to just go open sea so you can see, and this is how it's like Mountain Blade, because you see there's my little ship, and if I spin around, there's the town I was just in, and I click that, you can see it's highlighted. I go right back in there. But what I want to do, there's a ship battle between, is that players? That's a pirate player. A lot of NPC ships too. There is PvP, total PvP. I could have attacked that. Oh, that's what I want right there. So let's take sail. Nice ship. That's there's NPC, so there's NPC fighting for just PvE basically, and PvE is a big part of this game. A lot of people get into. I actually have never. Oh, come on, come on, come on. You got to get close enough, and then you hit space. Here's the awesome part. Okay, and here's where I'm going to probably start talking pirate-ish, or French, or whatever. Loading screen, yeah. Okay, look at this. So here's my ship. Unfortunately, you never really get to walk around on my ship, but look at the detail here. Look at my chick. Oops, you don't get too close. You see inside her head, which is, you really don't want to see what's in there. But look at this. There's my pirates. There's my guns. If a gun gets destroyed, which it will, you don't see it anymore. I mean, how freaking beautiful is... Look at the ocean. I mean, it's stunningly beautiful. Unfortunately, these are like instances, basically. I kind of wish you actually fought on the actual kind of map. In a way you did, and actually it probably wouldn't be this beautiful if you didn't. So, sails away, lads. Oh, you got me. Now here we go. See, you watch them. They actually do work. I change the sails. They climb up. They climb down. You see them hauling on things. Wind. Here, if you see my little compass over here, that bluish whatever thing, that's the directions the wind coming from. Unlike most games that I have played where wind makes no freaking difference at all, it does make a difference. You try to sail directly into the wind, you're going to have no speed. You're not going to go anywhere. Down here at the bottom right, you see there's a bunch of things. Mostly, you know, those are kind of what you would expect. There's an inventory bar, etc., etc. Down at the left, there's some skills I can use. There's a chat thing. As you can see, nobody's talking right now. I'm getting attacked. So there's the whole ship combat is kind of interesting because first of all they can do me in if I'm not careful, but I need to get in range or my ship cannon aren't going to do very well. I only have little, what are they, 4-pounders. See, so watch. I can turn to face them, and then this thing will change from that little arrow to, well, 86%. But little 4-pounders aren't going to do much. As you level up, you have the possibility to get bigger ships with bigger guns, etc. It's kind of like a gear grinder in that way, except getting a new ship is just totally awesome. Okay. Come around, lads. Fire and ready. It's fun even to watch your own ship. Oh, see, that's really unpleasant. She looks like a zombie pirate captain there. It's kind of fun to even watch damage come in. You'll see people fall. You'll see them get hit. Fire! She does that little fire move. Holy shit. It's just incredible. Now you notice we're firing these two little guns. The swivels. Here's one behind her. There's one on there. There's two here. Two on the other side. I guess that's all there are. Fire! PvP, as you can imagine, is going to be quite intensive. Alright, come on, lads. Fire! Now you got to keep track. See that the hulls and stuff of your ship are individually modeled. I have hull strength. I mean, it's like side, port armor, and starboard armor, etc. And then the hull itself has strength. Once those things go down, obviously you're in more trouble. And so are they. Sometimes I just compare hull strengths. Mine's 350 and theirs is 350, so I'm doing okay. Fire! Now I'm going to use my skill down here, number 5, which rebuilds and increases. You can board, by the way, and if I get a chance I will try to do that, because I kind of want to capture their ship anyway. Oops. I won, yay! And that's all it is. See, now when my out of battle, you'll see my ship starts just repairing by itself. I got loot here. What did I get? I got a small box of quality charcoal, which probably can be used for the crafting, this huge crafting. You can even build ships. I wish I had the skill to capture that. I'm not sure. Oh no, it's the same ship I have, so it's no better. So that's it. That is the ship combat. Now I can just sail around here if I want to. I can keep shooting and just blow this thing up. But one thing I should say, as far as shooting goes, it takes actual, this is a change from most ship type combats too. It takes actual cannonballs. So if I'm firing heavy round shot, if I run out of those, I run out of those. I have some bronze shot, which is actually better. Ultimately, if you run out of rounds totally, you end up, you can shoot stone shot, which is not very good, but it's unlimited. Oh look, I'm almost at level 5, which is when I think I get that skill. Now I go out of here to capture ships. Loading screen, yeah, not a fan of loading screens. But see, now I'm back here again, and now I can set sail. I can go back there. But hold on, let me look at my journal. I have to go talk to Billy Bones. Oh, he's in the tavern at Mars Harbor. Okay. For home we go, lads. I don't do a woman's voice at all. I won't even try. Ho, 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 the pirate's life for me. What song is that from? Oh, slow it down. Doesn't really matter if you just push the button. See, boom. A pirate's life for me. I'm not singing that right, but where's that song coming from? Does anyone know? Does he have it pushed for me? I don't want to do that. Okay, let's go talk to Captain Billy Bones. Billy Bones. Why does that name sound familiar to me? It wasn't it Billy Bones as Heloise? Demange. I think we should be friends, perhaps. but she's probably played by a man, as of course is my character. Let's go to, that's the shoppy. I don't want to go to the shoppy, I want to go to the taverny. So let's look at, there's a mini map, which is really helpful in town, and there's the globe is obviously a big map. I might as well show you this. This shows, basically, it's the whole entire Caribbean, and big chunks of Florida, and like the Gulf of Mexico. The colors, the blue colors are French, so these towns are owned by French. I should say in the PvP aspect, towns can be conquered by other factions. At least most can. Some are unconquerable, like the French capital, which is what I know best. No, there's one of these. See, Pointe-à-Pitre is the French capital, cannot be conquered. So relatively few just cannot be conquered because it's the capital, and so there's a lot of things for that French nation to do there. But most of these can be, and if you see, like here, see this red circle? Havana is under attack by the Brethren, and there's going to be a port battle to win that in a day and 16 hours. And here's another one, etc. So that's a pretty cool thing. The yellow is Spain, the blue is French, the black is pirate. Yes, pirate. The pirate faction can own places. And you see here at St. Rose's Bay, it says Governor Saltpeter Pete. He is a pirate in charge of a faction who owns that town. Sometimes it will say the faction, so I don't know what that... Like here, it's Jaguar. That must be the name of their... You can have societies. That must be the name. That's not a very good name, let's be honest. Martial law is there. Let's look down here. I don't want to spend too much time. Here, the Brandenburgische Marine. Those are German players, obviously, who play for England. England? Is that... Yeah, that's England. The red is England. So that their society owns that town. You own a town by capturing it and then running for mayor. Yes, you can run for mayor in this game. There's just so many things, frankly, you can do in this game that you cannot do in most other games. It's kind of awesome, actually. Okay, let's go in here and talk to Billy Bones. The Bloody Stump Saloon. How awesome is that? There's Stumpy Pete. Oh, that's Stumpy Pete. So see how clever some of this game is? That's Stumpy Peppies, or Peeps, who was a diarist, you recall, in the 1600s in England. Anyway, Stumpy owns the Bloody Stump Tavern. That's pretty clever, you know? Okay, Billy Bones, my lad. I've been at sea all my life, Captain. Expect to die there as well. Yeah, okay, what do you got for me? Raquel, it's good of you to come. I understand you were looking for me, Billy. Ha ha ha. Wow, that reminds me so much of... It was me and my crew when we come. This crew is a... Barnacle Bill, the sailor. There it is. Excuse me for singing. I'm not that good at it. A man of wealth and taste. Glad to see you made it back, Captain. Sometimes I go into like... What's his name? Oh, he's a great actor. He played the guy with the big weird beard in Pirates of the Caribbean. What is his name? Great actor. He was in I, Frankenstein. Sorry. Etc. So this is basically a mission. They want me to do some stuff. Okay, I will accept. I could go talk to Stumpy Peeps. Discuss... Blah, blah, blah. I'm searching for Heineken Toft. Whatever. I don't remember why. Doesn't matter. Oh, I'm not level 5. Dang. So, you know, the movement on land is a little bit clunky. And look at her hands. It's a good thing I played a woman, because if I were a man playing with my hands up like that while she runs, could I make her run this way? Nope. I wouldn't be too happy about that. Ah, there's the bloody Stump. That just cracks me up. Stumpy runs the bloody Stump. That's just shitting clever, you know. Okay, I'm so close to level 5, and then I have to go see the Buccaneer trainer. Oh, let me just talk about that, because I don't know how long, I can't see my thing, so I don't know, I have any idea how long. What is this? Oh, I gotta go in there. I'll do that on my own, probably. I want to show you through here. So there are trainers in this game, because as you level, you gain access to skills. If I recall right, so one skill you gain at every 5 levels, and I think that's the Buccaneer skill, which is my class. Now I have one, so what does that mean? I don't want to do that, because I just want to show you that there are trainers. I have a skill, so I can learn some skill here. Like whatever, but some of them, the ones that help you repair your ship, etc., are really valuable, and they're also so. I'm in the Buccaneer class, right? But I also am a fencer. So there's a bunch of those, however many classes, and then there's basically 3 combat styles: fencing. There's one with a cutlass, I forget what it's called, and then there's another one which I also forget what it's called. Where's the trainer for that? But the point is, at every X number of levels for both things, you need to go and talk to the trainer. I thought I saw a fencing trainer somewhere. The Shoppy. Eric Bates, whoever that is. Buccaneer trainer. Oh well, doesn't matter. But to me, I mean, is it an old game? Yes. But on the other hand, it's free. So, look at how cool this is. This is like some kind of a distillery here. That's pretty awesome. I don't think there's anything I can do with that. Let me just show you for a second. I haven't talked about crafting yet. Economy. Now, see, I'm in Marsh Harbor, where it's a regional market. So if I wanted to, I could just store some things. Like, I could store that here, see? And eventually you get so much stuff that you have to store things. That you get extra heavy round shot or whatever, and you just store it here and you refill up when you need to. At some places, and I'm not at one, actually, I have a mission. I will go and do that. I have to go to Cat Island. That's where the economy missions start. Am I? Yep. Ah, look here. Ha 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 ha. Oh, I'm playing a woman. I should be offended at that. It's like, put me down, you ruffian. Put me down, I say. Peter Blood bowed respectfully. Shit, I was going to name my character Peter Blood. If you don't know who Peter Blood is, I would recommend you check into the book called Peter Blood by Raphael Sabatini, which is a fantastic novel. Wow, I've talked about movies and about novels and everything. Sometimes I should just do like a video about movies I like or something. Now, where is Cat Harbor? I don't recall, so I'm going to look. Let me show you. I'm going to look at the close-up map here. See these red things? Those are where PvE occurs. There's an inner ring and an outer ring. At this moment, honestly, I don't remember what they do. If I sailed into that, I could be ganked. Okay, is the bottom line. So don't sail into that. If I click on that, should show it to me on here. There, see Cat Island. So off we go. We'll raise the sails. By the way, you go much faster in this mode. It's again like Mountain Blade, where you have. See, I'm going at like 50 some knots, which a ship would never go in this era most of the time. As you saw when I was in combat, you're lucky to go 17, 18. I have to go to Cat Island. See, there's a pirate attacking Spanish ships. The PvE is all I've, like I said, I've ever really done. I really like it. And getting new ships is just, ooh, I could go attack those. I gotta do this because I got a feeling this video is running a bit long. And I want to at least talk a little bit about how the crafting side of this, the kind of merchant side, if you will. There is a class for merchanting, which is not a word I just made up. It's the freebooter, free something like, it's not the freebooter, free trader, I think it is. It has certain advantages for doing the crafting, the producing side of things. The whole economy, last I knew at least, with some exceptions, some things you can buy. Here's the treasure isle, they call it. You can buy some things here, including even like some ships. But most of the economy is player driven. So if I need cannonballs, cannonballs is not a good example because you can buy some cheap cannonballs from a dealer. But most, if I want a bigger ship, that's not a good example as a pirate. But much of the economy is player driven. So if you need gun, look at all these. Wow, we got a bunch of pirates over here. They must be geared up. These are heavy duty. These guys have big ships. Okay, whoops, I almost missed it. Yep. Okay, instead of me just running on at the mouth and trying to remember how this works, let me try to find... Actually, let me show you this. Now, see, Cat Island, I can build a warehouse. That's kind of the first step. And then I have two things here. I can build, like researches, public docks is one. So I could build a shipbuilder here. Or I could build a thing where we get my people automatically. I don't have to do it. They go, actually, you do have to do it by... I'm going to have to just show you. And I can build... What is that? That's odd. So like fur is useful for making a lot of things. I would like to show you this. But anyway, the way it works is... Oh, here's a fencing trainer. I should talk to him. Actually, I won't. The way it works is you build the warehouse. Then you buy or you make deeds for like a forest, a fur gatherer. And then the way it works, it's kind of like if you played Archage at all. You have certain amounts of labor that adds up over time. You use labor and some coin to execute fur gathering recipes is basically how it works. Then once you get fur, you can either use it in some other thing like a woodworker, which I forget the name of, to make fur products like parts that go into ships and etc. Shipbuilding takes huge amounts of items, as you would expect, and deservedly so. So, and that's basically what it is. So I could buy a wood producer, whatever that's called. I still don't remember. I haven't played this game in a couple of years. I only just downloaded it again tonight. And then you just produce fur, or you get an iron, build an iron mine, you produce iron, and then you need a forge to turn that iron into things. It's quite complicated. Some people don't do it at all. Some people do it a lot. And obviously, if that's your thing, see, I have no available deeds, and I'd have to start with that, which I don't really want to do that on this character. Let me just look at the fencing trainer for a second. Don't want that. So a fencing skill trainer, 1 point. So let's see. Offense, black powder. What does that do? You must have chosen this one. I have. Only usable at melee range. Damage plus 40. I don't know what that means. So, but basically you get... okay, you know what? I will do the fighting practice thing here just to show you how fencing works. Where's a fighting... where does that happen? Can I see? Is that right here? Nope, dang it. Where does it take place? Does it take place somewhere else? I should have tried to just board a ship or something, but day and night cycles, let me correct that. I think some towns are just always in day and some towns are always in night. Do I have to go somewhere for fencing practice? I have to go to Morgan's Bluff. Well, I don't usually do that, but anyway, I think I'm gonna probably end it here. I hope you get an idea of this game. The main thing I wanted to show you is because compared to any other game, except perhaps Black Flag, Assassin's Creed Black Flag, the ship combat in this game is probably the best that I have seen. By best, I mean graphically, it looks awesome, as you saw, and detailed in that you need cannonballs and etc. And there's wind, and you can't sail into the wind, and etc. and etc. Your ship takes damage. I don't know if I pointed that out, or if you saw your sails, and there's, for example, skills that can shoot down a person's sails so they can't sail away. Etc. That it just blows me away that it is so good, and I'm quite happy to be back in this game again. So here it is, Pirates of the Burning Sea, available at Portales Games. Again, I will put that link below. Try it out. Tell me what you think. This has been Cobalt Zeed, and I will talk to you later.